welcome to Sir Slaugher's Oblivion Adventures, Part 33. So, in the last episode, we secured aid for Bravel. For Bravel? We secured aid for Bruma from Anvil. And now we have to go up and do our little circuit. Go to the Imperial City, go to Bravel, go to Leowin, go back up to Cheydinhal, and pop over to Bruma.
Hello there.
Let's see if I dropped off. I think I still have... No, I think I dropped everything off that I need to at Kavach.
Have pity on
Kavach?
an old war veteran.
At Anvil. Ah, Jeb's hanging out with the white horses, huh? Okay, big guy. Oh, it's Whisperer's Day. Oh, crap. Watch this. Ha! Aha! He truly is majestic. Good work, Jeb. Seems like we just got to Anvil, and now we're leaving again. The best part about old games is like this. I remember when I wasn't able to run it very well because of the technology at the time, and now I can run it as well as I want. Oh, who is this? Talk to me. Hey, I don't want to get off, Jeb. I want to interact. Oh, looks like that Imperial Guardsman did fight off Flame Atronach. Great job. On the looks like you need a new horse, though, buddy. What's that down there? Might be time for a classic Sir Slaugher side adventure. Because that statue looks pretty cool. Who's trying to fight me? Glaris Asia. Okay, it's time for the classic poppin'.
Well,
Oh, no.
we've got here.
Where do you think you're going? Why do necromancers hang out here? Asshole necromancers. I sure do love your statues, though.
Who's there?
Oh, I think... Ooh, I'm practically dead.
Take me down.
Tell me what you've got. You know what? Honestly, it would not be a Sir Slaugher episode if I wasn't punching some necromancers.
Show me what you've got.
Ah. Chose to run. Smart decision. Oh, is that my first ebony thing I found? Don't mind if I do. Ooh. I smell money. What? Oh, come on. Okay, I don't know if it's worth it. Okay. This place is gonna have like 15 levels, I bet ya. Okay, that's the exit. Ooh, fart gas. Don't get too close to the fart gas. It'll make you pass out. I'm here all week, folks. Wow, okay, this place... Oh, crap. Do I gotta go further into fart gas land? I don't think so. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm just trying to fill out the rest of the map. Ugh. I think, is that it? Let's explore a little bit further down this way. Okay, no, yeah, that was it. Wow. This is a small one. Let's see, one more try. No. Nope, I'll let a taller guy come in here and take those. They'll be for him. Tall, manliest. Tall Gaiacus. Well, aliens, you have been very disappointing.
Whoa!
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 Whoa! Oh my god, I'm almost dead. What, Lily? Yeah, give me 10 minutes, okay? Like 5 minutes. Alright, let's get out of here, Jeb. This is a bust. Got some cool staffs. Also, I reset my controls so that R is putting away my weapon and F is looking in third person, the same as in Fallout, so... Oh my god! Your handiwork, oh, you killed a whole pack of cougars. Oh, well, a cougar and a wolf. There's old Kavach.
Ha! You'll never take me down!
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm moving along. Ah. Won't you leave me be? Man, this place, I've said it once, I'll say it again. This place is lousy with Oblivion gigs. Hello, dear.
It's you, the hero of Kavach.
I'm so much more than just the hero Kavach now. I'm the champion. I'm a writer. I'm a poet. Someday I'll be a father. I'm in a committed relationship, I think. Wait, maybe that's Lyle. I don't think Sir Slaugher has a girlfriend. Wait, does Sir Slaugher have a girlfriend? Oh no. Let's stop by Meridia and see what's going on. I even forget what's going on with her. Oh, wrong way. Wow, I almost went to another alien ruin. It's pretty cool though. Gotta get my head on straight. I'm very like, oh, just running in everybody, getting chased by Spriggans and bandits. Sprig bandits. Spriggans who want to rob me. Bandits who want to tell me about the trees. Let's go. Okay. Oh crap. Well, now there's no choice. Oh my god. Okay, you asked for it. Oh. Now you're dead. You brought this upon yourself. Have I visited this shrine? Oh yeah, I think I've already went to Talos. Talos saves us. Meridia, I need some new stuff. Unless, have I even done what she wanted?
Well done.
Ah,
Those creatures were an affront to all life, and I have paid the price for their actions. Take this ring and go with my blessing.
as you wish, Meridia. Meridia was gratified that I performed the task assigned to me. As a reward, I have been given the Ring of Khajiit. Oh, cool. It's me. Wow. Am I half invisible? Oh. I'm so sneaky. Should I just play the rest of the game like that? Okay. Oh, where's Jem? You want to tell me how great I am?
All things speak with the voice of life, even the bones of the earth.
Oh, thank you. Yes. And I have her favor. Or, well, Meridia's favor. I guess they're not girls or boys. Uh-oh. Okay. What do I gotta fight? Mara? Have I been to Mara? Be humble and live in peace. Pray at my chapel altars to receive my blessings. Yeah, I guess I already have Mara. I should probably check the quest log, but I'm busy. I'm busy riding Jeb. Well, hello there, Ryder. Tudia's sexiest, hello. Oh, look, a rat. Just a rat hanging out. Are you one of Avina's rats? She's gonna want to know where her baby went. My baby! Oh, yes, skin grab. Am I gonna hit my head on this? Oh, almost. I made a quick stop over to Skingrad to see about these Nirnroots. Where is this guy? Nirnroot man? Let me put these weapons away.
What brings you to my little home underground? So, you've brought something for me to examine.
Oh, how did you know? Nirnroot.
Yes, this is a genuine Nirnroot sample. Very nice quality, in fact. That gives me an idea. Since you already know what they look like, do you feel up to a bit of a collecting expedition?
God. Sure. What did you have in mind?
Excellent. But before you go, you're going to need to learn a bit more about Nirnroot. Otherwise, you may walk in circles and never find any.
Nirnroot.
A few years ago, an adventurer not unlike yourself sold me a musty old tome containing alchemical formulas. Most of them were worthless. But one of the moldy pages contained a recipe for a potion known as an elixir of exploration, a sort of ultimate dungeon delver's brew. The formula looked sound, except it required an extremely rare ingredient. Yes, you guessed it, the Nirnroot. I put the book aside because, frankly, I had so many other delicate experiments going on that I just didn't have the time to go plant hunting. Now that you're here, that changes things.
Elixir of Exploration.
The Elixir of Exploration is a multi-purpose potion that was obviously created with the dungeon explorer in mind. The formula describes many magnitudes of the brew. If you're interested, I wrote a short missive about it for the Imperial Alchemy Symposium.
Oh, yeah, great, okay.
You bring me 10 samples of Nirnroot, and I'll make the elixir available to you at a huge discount, as well as give you one for free.
For free.
The best place for you to start would be Shade Leaf Copse, which is a part of the Great Forest northeast of here. Good luck, and hurry back with more of the Nirnroot.
Oh, good lord. How much do I already have on me? Ah, I already have a bunch. I have now found a total of 10 Nirnroot. I should return to Cinderinin and Skingrad so he can begin creating an elixir of exploration from them. Perfect!
How goes the search?
Oh, great. Elixir of exploration. Well, let me ask about Nirnroot. Nirnroot.
If you need to know more...
I'll read the missive. Okay. Elixir of exploration.
Fantastic! You actually found 10 of the Nirnroot. I'll begin making the Elixir of Exploration right away.
Fantastic.
According to my research from the tome, I'll need at least 20 more Nirnroot to make the next magnitude of elixir.
Oh, dear God.
In any case, if you come back in about 24 hours, I should have the weaker elixir ready for
I
you.
got stuff to do, guy. Well, let me talk to you.
Leave me to my work.
Oh, okay. Shadow Banish Wine? Any of them? Can I sleep in your bed? Can I watch you the entire time? Well, we'll be back.
Can I help you, brother?
Hello, Maglear.
Allow me to extend my congratulations on your daring victory over the evil forces of Oblivion. I am at your service.
Really? Oh, you don't want to be my companion, though? Okay.
Farewell.
Okay. All right, well, Skingrad. Farewell for now.
Good to see you.
Hail. Whoa.
Your money.
You look like me.
Actually,
Yeah, I'll see you later. Why don't you take that enthusiasm for robbing me and go take care of that Oblivion gate right there? Sell all the cool stuff you find. Oh. No, the sun is setting, but I'm also near an Oblivion gate, so that's why it's doing that stupid shit. Doing good work. Huh. Good work, sir. Is that a will-o'-the-wisp down there? And a Spriggan. They call him Willie, the will-o'-the-wisp. Wow, Spriggan country. I'd like to commission myself a full set of ebony armor, please. I think I have enough money for it. I got, 37 grand. Ooh-wee. Oh. It's been too long since I've had one of these nice long rides through the, countryside. We're almost to the Imperial City, buddy. Don't worry. Hail.
What is it, citizen?
Where's all the Oblivion bobbleheads? Gotta find some bobbleheads. I don't know why I was thinking of that just now. Could you imagine if this was more like, this is more of an asset swap from Fallout or vice versa? Bruma. Sword. Like Khajiit bobbleheads. The Khajiit bobblehead of strength. Why don't we spend the night before we head into the city? The old Walnut Inn. Walnut Inn. One room, please.
It's
Any luck on those bottles of Shadow Banished wine yet?
Oh, shit. Not yet.
There's a fresh bed available to anyone who's got the 10 gold. Would you like it?
Yes, please.
So be it. Head upstairs and look for the last door on your right. That's your room for tonight.
Can we trade?
Sleep well.
Can we trade? Trade.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. Keep looking for that wine. Farewell.
Which one? Ah, here we are. Yes. Farewell. Now into the Imperial City. I've come to besiege you for aid for Bruma. There's a lot of popping. Hey, oh, this is where last time I saw schmuckers running around. Alright. Farewell for now, Jeb. Be good. Oh. Oh, you know, while I'm in town, I should look up Isherdilic brandy. Or wine, or whatever that one lady wanted. Excuse me, sir? Matthias Dragon Canis. Dragon Manus. Yes, I believe I need, like, Cyrodiilic brandy or some such for one of the Daedra lords.
Please show your respect for the Imperial...
From the Blades, did you say? Joffrey sent you? What's this about? Quickly now.
Aid for Bruma.
This is terrible news. Under normal circumstances, I would dispatch a legion or two to Bruma immediately. But the circumstances are not normal, are they?
I suppose not.
I've been pleading for troops for Cyrodiil for weeks, but the generals assure me that the entire Imperial army is already fully committed. Besides, I'd have a full-scale political crisis on my hands if I tried to pull any troops out of the provinces. I'm sorry, but the cities of Cyrodiil will have to fend for themselves for the time being.
What kind of empire are you? Tell me more about the Elder Council.
Don't worry. The Elder Council can govern the Empire perfectly well until a new heir can be found. Truth be told, most of the Council has returned to the provinces to deal with urgent local matters, but we are in regular communication. But the Inner Council still holds regular meetings. We have the situation well in hand, I assure you.
How do you communicate with the Elder Council? Via cell phone? Magic phone?
Farewell.
All visitors to the Imperial Palace are asked to keep their voices down, especially if Council is in session.
Okay, well, the Imperial City cannot offer any aid to Bruma. So we're just gonna have to do it ourselves. Where to next? Down to Bravel. Ugh. Is there anything I can buy while I'm here? I gotta go to the market district, don't I? Which is great. It's you, the hero of Kavach.
To what do I owe this pleasure?
Oh,
yes?
Fair wench. I don't know how I'm doing this kind of walking, but I like it. Is this it? Yes. Perfect. I want armor. Arms and armor. Let's work our way around.
Hi there.
Divine elegance. Stonewall shield. That's what I was looking for. Hello.
Well met.
Dude, you too.
Perhaps you need new armor, a weapon. I have a large selection of both.
I don't need this.
You've got a great deal.
I don't need this. Wow, that's a lot of money.
That's a good deal.
That is a good deal, isn't it? What do you have for me to buy? Tower of the Nine. Well, I'm not a shieldy, you see. Let's see what you can repair.
Thank you. If it's broken...
Everything. Thank you.
Farewell.
Let's see what else we got around here. Let's go shopping. Imperial City shopping spree. The smash and smash and smash. The slash and smash.
I hope I can help. Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
You don't have anything good.
Farewell.
We'll stop by the best defense and then we'll get a move on.
The best defense. That's me, Morrow Rufus. Light armor. The very best.
The very best.
Perhaps you need new armor. A weapon. I have a large selection of both.
No.
Goodbye.
Do need some health potions.
Good day.
Good day.
Only quality goods for sale here.
Oh,
What can I interest you in?
I could dump off a bunch of my spells. Yeah, that's a good idea.
That's...
Just imagine dumping a bunch of scrolls onto his table.
You drive...
Yeah, how much can I get for all his shit?
Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh,
it's
can you
my...
re-enchant
What
my
can
stuff?
I interest you in?
Oh no, this is all just spells I can buy.
Take...
I can recharge my Mage Killer Greaves. Discount spells, but what about...
What's new with you?
What about magical
Black Marsh
potions?
has become more dangerous than ever. Many
Just
settlers
one
have
coin.
been lost, and most non-Argonians
Oh.
have left.
Oh, is that me? Oh, that's not me. The feed bag. Fighting chance. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Welcome to A Fighting Chance. I'm Rosan, proprietor. I sell the best swords in the city, and I offer advanced training for armorers.
Really?
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. I can show you some new things.
I think I'd like to, invest into this. Maintain weapons and armor at top efficiency. Worn weapons and armor are less effective.
Knowledge. You've got a...
Long days and nights at the forge make you strong and tough. You are now an apprentice armorer. Your repair hammers now last twice as long. You cannot repair magical items yet.
Good that you want... Good that you want... Good that you want to
Learned all you know.
be seeing you.
Wait. You've learned all I know. Let's go to the main ingredients to see if he has any potions.
Any friend of the society?
Okay, yeah, very good.
Let's do business.
Let's get busy. No, nothing.
You too.
Farewell.
I have a feeling that you and I are about to become very close.
Thamriel of Tamriel, what are all those strange creatures in the garden? Where are all the white birds?
All right.
You too.
Ominous.
Yes? What can I interest you in?
Oh, seductive.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Spare a coin. Infirm. You look like someone who's comfortable in heavy...
I hope I can... Let's do business. Goodbye.
How are you today? It's...
Okay, shopping complete. Let's start heading out here. We gotta go down to Bravo.
Greetings to you.
It's...
Everybody's so friendly.
It's you, the hero of Defiance. This is... You look like...
Whoa.
I'm only asking for a seat.
Sorry, I don't have any coins on me.
What? Farewell.
What can I do for you? You too.
Yeah. Restita stat Lilia. I work at the Chestnut Handy Stables. Have you seen our horses wandering around? No? Okay. It's just that they're missing.
There's not even a
Fair
quest
enough.
related to that. I like your haircut, though. Hey, come on, Jibby boy.
I've never shopped at Reindeer's.
I understand that she takes a lot of complaints, but nothing ever comes of them. Have you heard any...
Is there anybody... Can I buy more horses?
Ask and I will listen. What do you want?
More horses? Okay, see you later, I guess.
Goodbye.
Oh, it's getting late. I wonder if I can make it down to Bravo in time. I think it depends on which way I go. Yeah, it's gonna be a late night. Alright. Well, maybe we'll patronize. Maybe we'll go back to the Waynet Inn and spend another night there.
You have my ears.
Okay, stay safe, Jeb. I'm gonna go sleep tonight.
Any luck on those?
No, but I do need a bed.
There's a.
Yes.
Keep looking for that wine. Farewell.
Like, I just left this place not even a day ago. Alright, yeah, that was a cat nap and a half.
Hello.
Oh, hi. It's nothing like heading out in the morning. This has been a big time traveling episode. You know what? I'm not gonna ask any questions. Why that horse is just out there by itself. Warthog! Another warthog? Dear God. Yeah, I must be leveled up now, because now there's all Etronox all over the place. You know, on our way on what we're doing right now, I'm going to stop at this Old Imperial port. See if I can find any Shadow Banished wine. That lady won't stop bugging me. Fort Homestead. Don't shoot the horse, don't shoot the horse. Oh, damn. Glass armor, more like you got a glass jaw. An elven cuirass. Cuirass. Is that more than my armor? My dwarven? No, it's not. Stay safe, Jeb. Kill anything that moves. Oh, there's somebody down there. I'm gonna throw a skull down there at him. Take that. Oh. Yeah. Hey, new armor. Volkish Kuros. Oh yeah, there we go. More protection. Oh. I did it! Wow, I even found some new boots, too. Everything's looking up Sir Slaugher. Yeah. Oh, shit. That dog was coming straight for me. An emerald. Sir, do you have any Shadow Banished wine? No? Okay. Just rib cages. I already have enough rib cages. Damn it. Let's pay extra close attention to like the sides. There's like a hidden chest somewhere. Oh, acrobatics. My flip-de-doos are paying off. Dwarven Claymore. Oh, there's another level. The passages. Keep on getting distracted by Sir Slugger's tail, just flopping around down there. Okay, let's get some Shadow Banished wine. Come on.
Damn rats. Always skirting around in the shadows.
You won't have to worry about it for long. More orcish boots. That's a trap. Yes! Fall for the trap. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna wait for it to go in the Heroes Hall. Let's explore up here. Let's see if I can get this guy. Oh, crap. My timing was off. Damn it. Okay, there's stuff back here. Let's go take a look. Ah, son of... I'll edit that out. Remove that in post. Ooh. Oh, wait, that's where I came from. Oh, my gosh. Shadow Banished wine. So there's nothing over here. I think that's where the rat was. Oh, there's just a mace trap. I wonder, I think I've asked it before, but did the Imperial Guardsmen set the traps as they're about to leave? Or did they just have them always set up? Which seems very dangerous. There's likely a lot of workers' comp cases. Yeah, mace hit me in the head again. I can't go to work today. That seems like a trap too. This person has ebony armor on.
Die!
Yeah. Oh.
That's the best you can do.
I'm trying. You shooting that shit at me? Who else is fighting me? Are you down here? Oh, okay. Yes, walk across it. Let's see what happens. You're standing right on the trap. Okay, you asked for it. Oh, come back here. You're not escaping this time. Marauder Battle Mage. Oh, we didn't fall for those. Yes, yes, yes. Ebony Cuirass. Huzzah! I think they're even better than the Orcish stuff. At least they look better. Yes. Okay, I'm just gonna dump this Orcish scrap right on the ground. Oh, I opened the console by accident. Okay, there's definitely got to be some good Shadow Banished wine down here if these guys were protecting it. What were you guarding? Oh, crap. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, oh, this ain't good. Well, hello, mysterious pathway. Do you hold any mysteries for me? That's interesting. I've never actually seen that in this game before. So how do I get up there? That's not where I came from. Let's see. I just need to get up there. Okay, well, I think I have to go around the other way. Let's see. Yeah, let's go that way. Okay. To the Heroes Hall. Give me some goodies up here. Come on, baby. Come on, goodies. Feather? Potion of a feather? Okay, I'm breaking out a torch. Why don't I have a shirt on? Where's that nice ebony armor I got? Did I drop that too? Oh, this is embarrassing. Okay, well. So we have two things we gotta do. Find my armor. Ooh, okay, this is gonna be rough. I'm definitely auto-saving. God damn. Is this another case of no Shadow Banished wine? Great. Okay. Well, hopefully the ebony armor is over here where I must have dropped it. Okay. Wow. Yeah, look at that. Look at you, Sir Slaugher. You're looking fine. Okay, let's get out of here and head to Bravo. Bravo! Have I gone this way? I must have. Oh, I closed it. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm not that much of an idiot. Strike that last remark. I may be that much of an idiot. Yeah. Can I put my torch away? No, I can't. I have to unequip it. Oh, crap.
Ah! Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Jump on my sword while you can. Ah!
Take that. Let me go check, oh, perfect. I'm gonna check over here and see if there's any crates or anything. Because this is part of the same Imperial kind of fort. Maybe there's some Shadow Banished wine in here. There's some Nirnroot, that's good. I thought they grew more near the water, though. Okay, who's coming for me? Yeah, right. Okay, Jeb, let's go. Another bust. It's time to head to Bravo. Make sure we're going the right way, shall we? And we're not. We need to kind of cut this way. Okay. Hi, it's me, Sir Slaugher, and I'm here at Glarthir's house, and he has a lot of books, and I'd like to read them to you. Here's the first book, A Brief History of the Empire, Part 3, by Stornak III. The first volume of this series told in brief the story of the succession of the first 8 emperors of the Septim Dynasty, from Tiber I to Katrina II. The second volume described the War of the Red Diamond and the 6 emperors that followed the aftermath, from Uriel III to Cassander I. At the end of that volume, it was described how the Emperor Cassander's half-brother, Uriel IV, assumed the throne of the Empire of Tamriel. It will be recalled that Uriel IV was not a Septim by birth. His mother, though she reigned as empress for many years, was a dark elf married to a true Septim emperor, Pelagius III. Uriel's father was actually Catrina I consort after Pelagius' death, a Breton noble named Galavir Lariat. Before taking the throne of the empire, Cassander I had ruled the kingdom of Wayrest, but poor health had forced him to retire. Cassander had no children, so he legally adopted his half-brother Uriel and abdicated the kingdom. 7 years later, Cassander inherited the empire at the death of his mother. 3 years after that, Uriel once again found himself the recipient of Cassander's inheritance. Uriel IV's reign was a long and difficult one. Despite being a legally adopted member of the Septim family, and despite the Lariat family's high position, indeed they were distant cousins of the Septims, few of the Elder Council could be persuaded to accept him fully as a blood descendant of Tiber. The council had assumed much responsibility during Catiera I's long reign and Cassander I's short one, and a strong-willed alien monarch like Uriel IV found it impossible to command their unanswering fealty. Time and again, the council and emperor were at odds, and time and again the council won the battles. Since the days of Pelagius II, the Elder Council had consisted of the wealthiest men and women in the empire, and the power they wielded was conclusive. The emperor's last victory over the council's last victory over Uriel IV was posthumous. Andorak, Uriel IV's son, was disinherited by a vote of the council, and a cousin more closely related to the original Septim line was proclaimed Sepphoris II in the Third Era, 247. For the first 9 years of Sepphoris II's reign, those loyal to Andorak battled the imperial forces. In an act of the sage, Arentine, called Tiber Septim's Heart Beating No More, the council granted Andorak the High Rock Kingdom of Shornhelm to end the war, and Andorak descendants still rule there. By and large, Sepphoris II had foes that demanded more of his attention than Andorak. From out of the Chimeran nightmare, in the words of Arentine, a man who called himself the Chimeran Usurper led an army of Daedra and undead warriors on a rampage through Valenwood, conquering kingdom after kingdom. Few could resist his onslaughts, and as month turned to bloody month, in the year of the Third Era, 249, even fewer tried. Sepphoris II sent more and more mercenaries to Hammerfell to stop the usurper's northward march, but they were bribed or slaughtered and raised as undead. The story of the Comoran usurper deserves a book its own. It is recommended that the reader find Pollux Euryth's The Fall of the Usurper for more detail. In short, however, the destruction of the forces of the usurper had little to do with the efforts of the emperor. The result was a great regional victory and an increase in hostility towards a seemingly ineffectuous empire. Uriel V, Sepphoris II's son and successor, swiveled opinion back toward the latent power of the empire. Turning the attention of Tamriel away from internal strife, Uriel V embarked on a series of invasions beginning almost from the moment he took the throne in the Third Era 268. Uriel V conquered Ruscria in 271, Cathanoque in 276, Yanislia in 279, and Esranut in 284. In the Third Era 288, he embarked on his most ambitious enterprise, the invasion of the continent kingdom of Akavir. This ultimately proved a failure, for 2 years later, Uriel V was killed in Akavir on the battlefield of Aenith. Nevertheless, Uriel V holds a reputation second only to Tiber as one of the 2 great warrior emperors of Tamriel. The last 4 emperors, beginning with Uriel V's infant son, are described in the 4th and final volume of this series. Wow, that was great. Now how about that second book? A Brief History of the Empire, Part 4, by Stronach Kolthoth III, Imperial Historian. The first book of this series described in brief the first 8 emperors of the Septim dynasty beginning with Tiber I. The second volume described the War of the Red Diamond and the 6 emperors that followed. The third volume described the troubles of the next 3 emperors, the frustrated Uriel IV, the ineffectual Sepphoris II, and the heroic Uriel V. On Uriel V's death, across the sea in distant, hostile Akavir, Uriel VI was but 5 years old. In fact, Uriel VI was born only shortly before his father left for Akavir. Uriel V's only other progeny by a morganatic alliance were the twins Moriahatha and Elosia, who had been born a month after Uriel V left. Uriel VI was crowned in the 290th year of the Third Era. The imperial consort, Phonica, as the boy's mother, was given a restricted regency until Uriel VI reached his majority. The Elder Council retained their real power, as they had ever since the days of Catria I. The Council so enjoyed its unlimited and unrestricted freedom to promulgate laws and generate profits, that Uriel VI was not given full license to rule until 307, when he was already 22 years old. He had been slowly assuming positions of responsibility for years, but both the council and his mother, who enjoyed even her limited regency, were loath to hand over the reins. By the time he came to the throne, the mechanisms of government gave him little power except for that of the imperial veto. This power, however, he regularly and vigorously exercised. By 313, Uriel VI could boast with conviction that he truly did rule Tamriel. He utilized defunct spy networks and guard units to bully and coerce the difficult members of the Elder Council. His half-sister, Morahatha, was, not surprisingly, his staunchest ally, especially after her marriage to Baron Ulf Gerson brought her considerable wealth and influence. As the sage Ugaridge said, Uriel V conquered Esrenet, but Uriel VI conquered the Elder Council. When Uriel VI fell off a horse and could not be resuscitated by the finest imperial healers, his beloved sister, Morahatha, took up the imperial tiara. At 25 years of age, she had been described by, admittedly self-serving, diplomats as the most beautiful creature in all of Tamriel. She was certainly well-learned, vivacious, athletic, and a well-practiced politician. She brought the Archmagister of Skyrim to the imperial city and created the second imperial battle mage since the days of Tiber Septim. Morahatha finished the job her brother had begun and made the imperial province a true government under the empress, and later the emperor. Outside the imperial province, however, the empire had been slowly disintegrating. Open revolution and civil wars had raged unchallenged since the days of her grandfather, Sepphoris II. Carefully coordinating her counterattacks, Morahatha slowly claimed back her rebellious vassals, always avoiding overextending herself. Though Morahatha's military campaigns were remarkably successful, her deliberate pace often frustrated the council. One councilman, an Argonian, who took the Culvani name, Thorocles Romus, furious at her refusal to send troops to his troubled Black Marsh, is commonly believed to have hired assassins who claimed her life in the Third Era, 339. Romus was summarily tried and executed, though he protested his innocence to the last. Morahatha had no surviving children, and Eloise, I think that's her name, had died of a fever 4 years before. Eloise's 25-year-old son, Pelagius, was thus crowned Pelagius IV. Pelagius IV continued his aunt's work, slowly bringing back under his wing the radical and refractory kingdoms, duchies, and baronies of the empire. He exercised Morahatha's poise and circumspect pace in his endeavors, but alas, he did not attain her success. The kingdoms had been free of constraint for so long that even a benign imperial presence was considered odious. Nevertheless, when Pelagius died after a notably stable and prosperous 20-year reign, Tamriel was closer to unity than it had been since the days of Uriel I. Our current emperor, his awesome and terrible majesty, Uriel Septim VII, may he rest in peace, son of Pelagius IV, has the diligence of his great-aunt Morahatha, the political skill of his great-uncle Uriel VI, and the military prowess of his great-uncle Uriel V. For 21 years he reigned and brought justice and order to Tamriel. In the year of the Third Era, 389, however, his imperial battle mage, Jagar Tharn, betrayed him. Uriel VII was imprisoned in a dimension of Tharn's creation, and Tharn used his sorcery of illusion to assume the emperor's aspect. For the next 10 years, Tharn abused imperial privilege, but did not continue Uriel VII's schedule of reconquest. It is not yet entirely known what Tharn's goals and personal accomplishments were during the 10 years he masqueraded as his liege lord. In the Third Era, 399, an enigmatic champion defeated the battle mage in the dungeons of the Imperial Palace and freed Uriel VII from his other dimensional jail. Since his emancipation, Uriel Septim VII has worked diligently to renew the battles that would reunite Tamriel. Tharn's interference broke the momentum, it is true, but the years since then have proven that there is hope of the golden age of Tiber Septim's rule glorifying Tamriel once again. Even better than the last. I hope you enjoyed this session of Reading with Sir Slaugher, and I hope you have a wonderful day.